Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do the detailed camera review of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 6 Pro. So Xiaomi Redmi Note 6 Pro is an upgrade in terms of the camera performance. Most of the other aspects remains the same. It is powered by the Snapdragon 636 chipset. The display has a notch. It has a large capacity 4000 mAh battery. It comes in two variants, 4GB RAM and 6GB RAM. So lot of things have been retained while the camera has been upgraded, and now it comes with improved cameras. So in this video we'll talk about how good the camera experience is. So first step, let's have a look at the camera hardware offered. So first step, let's have a look at the rear camera. So this device comes with a 12 megapixel primary rear camera with f-stop 1.9 aperture and a large 1.4 micron pixel sensor, and then it also comes with a 5 megapixel secondary camera for depth sensing, and it also has a LED flash. Now on the front panel it has a 20 megapixel shooter with f-stop 2.0 aperture and a secondary 2 megapixel depth sensing camera for portrait selfies. So that was the camera aspect of the Note 6 Pro. So Xiaomi has added some additional features to the camera app. So one is that you can change the blur level. That means bokeh can be edited. So this is a new feature. Once you have taken the photo, you can edit the bokeh. That's one additional feature. Then there is also light trails included. So you can see there are some additional options you can do with these editing options. So light trails, there are lots of light trail options included. So if you want to make changes to your portrait mode, you can do that from here. So apart from that, there is also studio lighting available. So studio lighting can be applied on the images. So these are some options available in the edit mode of the photo. So these options are new to the Redmi Note 6 Pro, and this will not be available on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So blur level can be adjusted. There is light trails and also studio lighting option for the photos. So that's the UI and the options. Now let's go straight into the camera samples. So let's have a look at the daylight samples taken with the Redmi Note 6 Pro. The daylight shots have come good in terms of the overall clarity. The colors are good and offer good details as well. The sharpness levels in the photos is also really good. Also, the good thing about the camera is that it does not oversaturate the images even when there is a lot of greenery around. And this is definitely an improved camera on the Redmi Note 6 Pro compared to the Note 5 Pro. The colors are also vibrant, and overall Note 6 Pro does an impressive job here. The dynamic range is also impressive, and there is also Auto HDR mode, which is the best option to go with. It also has an AI mode included, and you can also turn on the AI mode for great results. Next, let's have a look at the close-up images. Here again you could see good details in the photos, and sharpness levels are also great. The images have good vibrant colors, but again does not oversaturate and gets the color reproduction correct in most occasions. The focusing speed is also good. Overall, it does a good job in close-up images and details are good. Now moving on to the low light images. With adequate artificial light, the images shot with the Redmi Note 6 Pro looks good with the f1.9 aperture. Even when the light drops in, there is good details in the photos, and the Note 6 Pro does a good job again, and it is definitely an improvement over the Note 5 Pro in low light photography. The colors are also good in the low light captures. When light drops further to extreme low light conditions, you could see some noise coming in, and Xiaomi has tried to reduce it, and as a result, some of the photos do look a bit blurry, but still acceptable performance in this segment. Next, looking at the portrait samples. The dual camera does a good job and they have come out really well. The portraits have been a strength of Xiaomi, and the Note 6 Pro is no different, and the edge detection algorithm does a really good job overall in subject separation, and the background blur looks pretty convincing as well. With the new options to edit the blur and add effects, it even gets better. The video recording on this device is available at 1080p resolution at 30 fps, and sadly it misses out on 4K. There is also stabilization offered and works quite well. The video quality is good, and there is good details and colors offered. The Redmi Note 6 Pro also offers slow motion at 720p, and the quality is quite okay. Finally, moving on to the selfie experience. The 20 plus 2 megapixel f2.0 dual camera on the Redmi Note 6 Pro takes good selfies. The skin tones are pretty good, and the details in the selfie is also good with great colors. The dynamic range in the selfies is also good. There is also HDR mode available for selfies. The low-light selfie performance and with screen flash was kind of disappointing, especially with dual camera. It should have had a selfie flash instead of the screen flash. The Redmi Note 6 Pro also offers portrait mode in selfies. Here you could see that the edge detection is again pretty good even with complex backgrounds. So this is the front-facing camera sample taken with the Redmi Note 6 Pro, which can again record videos in 1080p resolution. It's a dual camera setup, so you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the front-facing camera on the Redmi Note 6 Pro. So summing up, how good is the camera on the Redmi Note 6 Pro? The Note 6 Pro takes the camera abilities to the next level from where the Note 5 Pro set early this year. The cameras, both the rear and the front cameras, have been improved and has all the abilities to become the segment leader. So that is the camera review of the Redmi Note 6 Pro. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. This is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.